Hey everyone, Big Mac here. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Red. So when we last left off, we were here in Cerulean City. I just did a little bit of training. Everybody's up to level 18. We're here in front of the gym. You could go ahead and battle the gym now. However, it's gonna be hard, especially with my team as it is, because I have no distinct advantage over the types, and Stormy is a freaking beast. So, that raises the question as to what are we gonna do. So I think what I shall do is actually I will head up this way and see who we can find. Yo, Augie! You're still struggling along back here? I'm doing great. I got a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon here. Let me see what you caught, Augie. Hi, Pablo. Long time no see. So, Pablo now has 4 Pokemon. So this battle could be a little interesting. That's why I put Poncho out in front, because, yeah, we've got a Pidgeotto here. His Pidgey has evolved into a Pidgeotto. And of course, my bird Pokemon has not yet evolved. So, I just have to deal with that. You know, not like I can, not that there's a whole lot else I can do at this point. Come on. Alright, Poncho, good. Pidgeotto is probably one of the harder parts of this battle. This part, Abra is a piece of cake for this particular battle. Abra is a brand new Pokemon that you can get in this section of the game. However, at this point, Abra only knows one move, and that is Run Away. Well, the teleport move can also be used outside of battle as well, but beside that, we do have some other stuff to do. Rattata shouldn't be too much of an issue, but again, depends on what moves it has. And like I mentioned, Rattata actually does have a decent attack power at this point, so you might want to have it in your team just as a, as a more offensive character for now. However, we finally made it back to Squirtle. Now, of course, Pablo decided not to let Squirtle evolve at level 16, so not sure, I'm sure Pablo had his reasons for that. Maybe he's just dumb, which is also a possibility. Poncho, oh boy. I don't think Poncho's gonna make this battle. I don't know. It depends on the Squirtle's next move. Otherwise, it will be the Poncho. You were so close. You almost took out all of Gary's team all by yourself. That's pretty good, dude. All right. Who needs to practice more? Well, they're both, they both have their advantages, but I'll just let the get the kill in. Because at this point, yeah, okay. So, fortunately, we did beat Pablo. Hey, take it easy, you won already! Hey, guess what? I went to Bill's. I got him to show me his rare Pokemon. That had a lot of pages in my Pokédex. After all, Bill's world famous as a Pokemaniac. He invented the Pokemon storage system on PC. Since you're using his system, go thank him. Well, I better get rolling. Smell you later. Well, at least we're back to, smell you later terms. That's something. Alrighty, I'm just gonna heal Poncho really quickly. And then, in fact, I think the bulk of this episode is gonna relate to Nugget Bridge and getting up to Bill's house. Maybe the gym battle itself as well, depending on how far we go. And how long it takes us to get there. So, there are a couple of things out here. One, once we get north of the bridge... Actually, I gotta run into this person's house really quickly. Sorry, dude, just passing through. Where is it? There you are. Yeah, there's a rare candy in this guy's backyard that he shares with his neighbor, who doesn't have a door. Civilization. Anyway, let's head up this way. Who do I have in front? I have, let's put Letty out in front. Spearo's doing okay as a Pokemon, but I do kind of wish that, Spearow could get a little stronger. Of course, this is Nugget Bridge, so I'm not planning to take out all 5 at once. So what I'm going to probably do is, like in my other videos, is I'll cut and paste in terms of, I can't even think of words right now. Words are failing me. That is not a good thing. If I have to go re-heal everybody, I will go back and cut that part out unless I have something interesting or asinine to say. I like how I have two extremes right there. Something either really interesting or something really completely not interesting and pointless altogether. Although Letty made quick use of this bug catcher. So, I don't know, we might be on the right track in terms of this thing. There is some grassy area up here on top as well, which does include a couple of new Pokemon. So like you guys already saw, Pablo had an Abra in here. I was going to say Oddish. Why was it going to... Well, there is an Oddish in this area too. But I'm not going to focus on, checking around the grass too much at this point. I think my Pokemon are pretty well leveled for right now. Although, why did I do that? Why did I use a less accurate attack to try and kill the Pidgey? I don't know. I was just being silly at that point. However, Nidoran. Oh man, Sand Attack is still in effect. Does Sand Attack actually wear off? That's a question I honestly don't know. Does the effect of Sand Attack wear off? Or is it like a permanent... Okay, seriously. Letty. Hit. Okay, thank you. Although, by that, yeah, now that Nidoran's... Oh boy, that was a critical. Sheesh. Well, let's see here. Yeah, Letty's in trouble. I probably should have switched her out, but you know what? No, still no. I was gonna be like, maybe it'll only do 2 HP. No, it didn't. That's fine. Besides, Arturo can just take her out in one hit right there. So nothing special at that point. Although, the one thing I do like about these little 5 trainers right here is, even though they lost, they're very optimistic. I did my best. I have no regrets. All 5 of them say that, I think, so, in terms of things. But, there's been that massive heat wave and everything else going on. I don't know all the details of it, but I know people are in trouble, because, they have to battle all the trainers on Nugget Bridge, and I don't, and wait, other way around. I don't know. I'm losing track. A youngster with shorts wants to fight. Well, I don't know if this one has shorts or not. Because, of course, all that, in Gen 1, they didn't give any of the characters names. They were just like, here's a youngster, here's a lass, here's a sailor, here's a trainer, here's a cool trainer. I like how they had to distinguish those two. The regular trainer and the cool trainer. Or the junior trainer, sorry. Is a cool trainer just a grown-up junior trainer? Or, because I remember the female one has a whip or something. And Ekans is using Leer, which is not good. But we were able to get through that part pretty quickly. And Letty did actually get up to level 19. So I'll probably switch out to Arturo for this next part. Among my characters, I am going to be getting rid of Arturo. He is not going to be a permanent member of my team. Partly just because, for being a bug flying type, he's bug flying, right? He's not poison flying, he's bug flying. Isn't he? Okay, now I gotta actually look this stuff up as I switch. He is a bug flying type. So, unfortunately, Arturo learns no bug type moves, nor any flying type moves. And again, eventually when Charmeleon evolves too, for Gen 1, Charizard cannot use Fly. That wasn't corrected until later generations. I don't know if it got, revoked later on or anything, but, let's see here. But, so today's July 3rd, hopefully you have the day off, or if you don't have the day off, hopefully it'll be at least a very nice day for you, in terms of the work that you might have to get done. I am back in school pretty much for the summer. I'm not taking an official class, but I am trying to work up on some research with my advisor. I'm actually going to meet up with him on Thursday, after, the 5th, try and figure out just what we want to try and do in terms of new research. The project that we thought we were going to work on last semester, the group of people that my advisor was working with, they've kind of shifted their interest to this other stuff. Not because they don't want to learn that other stuff, but because it's more feasible to get funding and stuff in this other particular field. So ideally, I might be able to get in on some of this action. I'm not sure. Other than that, I think I've already mentioned this before. I'm sure I did. Wow, Karate Chop hurts a lot. Wowzers. And of course, I forget if critical hit... Do critical hits also ignore burn status? I'm honestly not sure. I honestly am not sure if critical hits bypass burn status. Anyway, I'll be right back. Alright, I think we are back here. Who do I have out in front right now? Is everybody the same level? Well, it doesn't really matter which one I have out in front right now. So, congrats! We beat the 5 contest trainers! So, actually, a nugget can be a pretty useful thing. Hey, by the way, want to join our gang? I mean, I appreciate that, by default, it does not give you the option to choose yes or no. It's just like, no! You're evil, and you use Pokemon for evil purposes. I want nothing to do with you. As any 10-year-old mentality should probably be. However, you never know. The game would... Oh, I forgot about Rap. Darn it. Rap randomly goes between 2 and 5 times. Most of the time, I think being 3. I forget the exact probability distribution, but it's like 10%. Maybe it's like 10%. Only 2 times. 10% only 5 times, and then maybe 40-40 for 3 and 2 turns. Poncho's confused and hurt himself. No, Poncho, that's not what you're supposed to do. Fortunately, Leech Life doesn't really affect Poncho at all. Come on, Poncho. Poncho! I probably should, if this continues... Okay, thank you, Poncho. I was gonna say, that happened just one more time, I was gonna switch Poncho out, but... Yay, Poncho gained a level. And we defeated the Team Rocket member. Bad Rocket Man. Oh, you're not cruising off the Earth out here alone, or something like that. I forget. But like I mentioned before, there is some grassy area out here if you want to, try and find new Pokemon. You know what? Actually, right now I probably should go heal. Well, I don't need to use Poncho right now. Let's switch Poncho back out for Letty. Alrighty, let's keep going. Over here we have another field of trainers. Actually, both of these look like mountain dudes. There's not a whole lot of them you can distinguish by their appearance, but I'm pretty sure the mountain dudes almost always have, your rock type Pokemon, or at least ground type. So even though I had Letty out in front, that's why I switched her, because yeah. Oh, that's right, they have Machops too. That actually would have been a good use for Letty. I forgot that they could also have fighting types. That totally skipped out on me. Although Karate Chop can be pretty painful, so yeah, that's gonna be painful for Arturo. And there is a Geodude. Okay, so maybe it was a good thing that I left Arturo out here instead of... I don't know. Defense Curl's not gonna help you any, Geodude. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I think I am staring at this, at the picture of Geodude. I think he looks different than how I remember him. Like, not as in that the picture looks different, but my interpretation of the picture is different. I forget if this guy... I think this guy just has an Onyx, doesn't he? How do I remember this stuff? That's kind of what, surprises me, too, about these things. How do I remember these kinds of things? I don't know, but I did. But maybe I can just look up the picture of Geodude in the Pokédex if there isn't another one coming up around the bend. Because, what number is Geodude? Isn't Geodude like around 100? I think he is. Oh, 74. Not even quite. Alright, but Geodude. I always thought that the bump on his nose where like his eyebrows meet, I always thought that was his nose. and those little bumps above its eyebrows were its actual eyes, and then he just had like weird stuff, like a weird, really bumpy chin underneath. But for some reason now, I see the face on the bottom and like eyebrows on top. So I don't know what's happened since, you know, the last time I played this game, but somehow my perception of that avatar has been changed. I don't know what happened. So I think I'll, you know, yeah, it would take too long for me to go through the entire the gym and this whole section, so I think I'll save those for the next video. But we will get up to Bill's house for sure. Oh, whew! That was close, because Hyper Fang is pretty powerful at this point in the game. And I think it has a good critical ratio too, doesn't it? I forget. But anyway, Spearow. I have a Spearow. Do you... Uh-oh. This could be bad. Whew! That was close. I was just like, no, wait. Arturo's a bug Pokemon. This could be trouble. Fortunately, Spearow just used reading to instead not hurt us at this time. But anyway, let's head back. Let's change this up to Letty. And with any luck, something awesome will happen in this particular episode. Well, aren't you a little rich girl? Good for you. Oh, little rich boy. I don't know why I totally interpreted that as a Slowpoke. Slowpoke. I like Slowpoke. I'll be honest, I like Slowpoke. Even though he is very slow. Ugh. Confusion might be bad for Letty, because if Letty gets confused, then that could be bad. And we've already seen Letty's constitution is perhaps not as strong as I would like it to be. Yeah, this is going to be a very tough battle for Letty. Come on, crit. Oh. Is that the only move that Slowpoke knows right now? It might be. I don't know. Whatevers. Whew, okay, well, you know, do I want to go back to the... There's still like 3 trainers out here. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and re-heal Letty real quick. No, screw it. I have potions. That's why people buy those things. Right? To heal your Pokemon. Alright, let's use one more. And plus, you know, think about it, with all the money that I've earned from battling all these guys and, you know, stuff like that. Wait, I totally lost my train of thought. For some reason, her and her boyfriend just totally distracted my concentration, and I honestly do not remember what I was just talking about. I don't know how that happened. But, okay, oh yeah, the money. Yeah, because, I mean, look at all these trainers we've beaten. So we're going to get a lot of money, plus the nugget, we can sell that for actual cash. We can't, like, you know, we can just sell it, that's all we can do, I think, in this game. And it's 5,000 monies, you know, which is like a good handful of Pokeballs or potions. So, it's definitely something that it's not necessary to just, you know, keep in your pocket. Definitely, you know, it's not like it's going to keep accumulating value over the years. It's not. It's just going to be, oy, Letty's getting hurt, like, really bad. And I was really hoping that she would level up right now, but... Alright, whatever. Let's keep going. Ooh, this guy's got a lot of stuff. Geodude, I better switch out to Arturo. Although if he has Machops too, then that, you know, I might have to switch back to Letty. Because, well, I don't know, no, Arturo should be fine. You know, because Confusion works, or Psychic attacks work on fighting types as well. So, I should be okay with Arturo. Just, I'm a little worried about Arturo's defense. It's not quite as high as, well, I mean, he's a butterfly. You know, how high do you expect the butterfly's defense to be? His speed and agility, you know, those are usually pretty good things, but... Anyway, so we're gonna go see Bill at the end of the... No, I think I'll see Bill for the next episode, actually. Yeah, that makes more sense, because I think the last episode went way too long, because it was still like I mean, it was about 40 minutes before I edited everything out, and it was still about 27, 28. And that was just to get through Mountain Moon. So I think I'll leave this one just a little bit shorter. I have like a couple of things to cut out, not that many, but still this is going to be a 20+ minute video as it is. So, let's see here. How many more? I want to get to Bill's house. I want to be like point A to point B. Are you the guy of the girl who was like 10 feet away? Why don't you go talk to her? I mean, I know she can be a little clingy sometimes, but still, you should hang out. Girls like it when you do that. Instead of you going off and oh man, that was so close. Ugh. Oh no! But he's not gonna make it. Darn. And my team is not in great spirits either. Well, that's just dandy. That's super dandy. Well, we should be able to take out this Ekans, though, without too much of an issue. Unless it, like... Ow! Okay, you know what? I gotta go back to the Pokemon Center to heal. I tried to tough it out by giving Letty to the potions earlier, but not gonna cut it right now. However, since you moved out of the way, I will come and grab this thing. It's another TM. I think there's just one more trainer that we have to deal with, but I wasn't gonna take my chances and fight him or her without... Oh, there were two, actually. Okay. Question mark! Oh no, you got caught by a snake. I've never played any of the Metal Gear Solid games. I feel like they should, but I don't know. I've never really been into large scale action games, so that might be one of my issues with it. I don't know, but I mean it's not just an action game. It's got a whole bunch of different elements, and we're gonna be stuck here in rap for a while. That's 3 times. All right, so again, just that D. I thought Peck had 100% accuracy. Maybe it's like Tackle and it has like 95 or something like that. I don't know. You know, in future Pokemon games, you know, they lay out all the details where you can get like everybody's, you know, each attack's accuracy, each attack's strength. You don't know any of that from this game. Even the early players guides really didn't give you an inclination as to like which moves were powerful, how powerful they were. You know, they were just like, it's a better move. It was just always the assumption that it's a better move since, you know, you learned it at a higher level. However, you know, that's not always the case. And again, it also depends really on the Pokemon itself. Alright, let's see here. What do I want to do with Letty? You know, I have a feeling that she's going to be missing a lot, so I'm actually going to switch out to Arturo. Not sure why, but I just am. Oh, wow. Really? That's all? Does Arturo have higher defense than Spearow right now? It's amazing. However, well, Spearow, you know, we've been trying to have to, you know, help her along this little past part, but hey, she's evolving. Sweet. So now her stats will definitely be a lot better. Fearow. So of course, you know, there's always been that argument about whether, you know, Pidgeot or Fearow is a better Pokemon. I've always liked Fearow versus Pidgeot. That's just me. I think I'd have to go back and double check the stats, but I have it in my head that Fearow has a slightly better attack than Pidgeot, although Pidgeot is faster and more of a tank. So, but we just compare stats real quick. 45 attack, 36 defense. How is Poncho? 36 attack, 31 defense. Okay, so Fearow was definitely stronger in that respect. 30 and 32. Okay. So now Letty has gone from from worst to first in terms of my team, which is pretty cool, I think. All right, but I think this is the last trainer that we're gonna deal with before we get up to Bill's house. So, you know, we've actually done quite a bit of training. Our Pokemon went from level 18 all the way up to level 20, so that's pretty awesome. This Oddish keeps popping up a lot. Oh man, really? I only had like 1 HP left. You couldn't kill it, Poncho? Really? What's wrong with you? You're so silly, Poncho. Oh well. And again, part of the challenge, my self-imposed challenge is by doing this in terms of the set style, as in, I can't just switch out at the end of every turn, or at the end time I defeat one of their Pokemon. Because, I don't think they get a chance to switch out every time they defeat one of mine. It still takes up one of their regular turns, so that is not very fair. Now is it? No, it's not. Alright, however, I am tired of you, Oddish, trying to suck up my style. Let's get you out of here. Oddish is a pretty interesting Pokemon. Like I mentioned, Oddish is available in red and is not available in blue. Whereas, well, I do have a Clefairy, but I'm not going to give it to you. But anyway, we are here at Bill's house, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the episode here. This is Big Mac saying, later.